Hey traders, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you all had a wonderful week last week, and I hope you had a profitable week as well. So I just want to go through the four major pairs that I trade, and that is GBPJPY, GBPUSD, EURUSD, and gold. So starting with GBPJPY, I'll do my top-down analysis from the weekly time frame to the 4-hour time frame where I normally take my entries. So as you can see from the weekly time frame, price bounced off this downward trend line here and moved all the way to this upward trend line, and it's broken it a little bit, and that is where we are currently. If we take this to the daily time frame, then you would see from last week what I was looking at. Remember, I said I was looking at two things: either the formation of a head and shoulder pattern, and that would only be valid when this level is broken, which it didn't, or a double top pattern, which we have seen over here. Okay, and I said when we move to the 4-hour time frame, I'll show you this red line over here. That once price breaks and closes below it, I will take my sell opportunity, and that's exactly what I did in the last week, and I was able to capitalize on this down move. Currently price is at this trend line now, and at this level two things can happen. Okay, because there is a hidden, not really hidden, but there is a support level over here, and I'll just point it out. And as you can see, price has tested it here as well, failed to close below it, and here as well. Okay, price has failed to close below, so there is a possibility that price could bounce off this level here straight to the top. Okay, on the other hand, this bounce may not be all the way to the top, and the price may just retrace a bit just to test this trend line. Maybe another trade may come here just to test this trend line and continue all the way down to this support level over here before looking for a buy trade. So that is one thing to be looking at. So if we go to the 4-hour time frame where I normally take my entry, this is what we're looking at now. Okay, we're either looking at a continuation here and a reaction to this trend line before breaking all the way down to support here, or it could just be an up move all the way to the top. Okay, so what I would suggest is, if you're a swing trader like me, and if you trade the 4-hour time frame, that you should wait. If price breaks above this trend line here, this green line, and closes above it on the 4-hour or the daily time frame, then you should think of taking the buy trades to the top. But if price gets to this trend line here, I would say wait and see if price will form a bearish candlestick pattern, and if price does, then you can take your sell opportunity to the downside. Another thing that can be done is to wait and see how price would react to this blue line over here. Okay, that's the support level over here. Now, if a 4-hour candle or a daily candle closes below this blue line, then I would enter my trade and take it all the way to the downside to this support level over here. And if you're not still confident about the trade, or you're not still comfortable with the trade, you can wait for price to get to this support level over here and see how price reacts to it. If there will be a bounce off it, or if there will be a break of the level. Okay, so a break of the level, then you take your sell trade, then the bounce off, you take your buy trade. But in the meantime, if you still want to trade this pair, I would say wait for a break below this blue line and a closure of a 4-hour or daily candle. Then you'll be able to take your sell trade all the way down to this support area, or you wait for price to get to this trend line here, look for a bearish reversal pattern and take your trade all the way down, or you wait for a break of this trend line to the upside, then take your buy opportunity. So that is what I'm looking at for GBPJPY. For GBPUSD, we'll go to the weekly time frame, And on the weekly time frame, as you can see, price came here, bounced off this resistance level here and came all the way down. I was actually expecting that price would bounce off the trend line, but unfortunately price didn't, and it broke this support level as well as trend line and is heading towards this next support level. Now if we go to the daily time frame, we can see that price has broken below this comfortably, and now there are different possibilities of what can happen. Okay, so price can continue all the way down to this level here, where you'll be looking for either a sell or a buy opportunity. A buy opportunity from here for us will confirm this double bottom pattern, okay, which is something that we have to look out for. Okay, the formation of this double bottom on the daily time frame, which is a very strong pattern and suggestive of a move to the upside. Okay, so that's one thing we'll be looking at. Another thing we'll be looking at is if there will be a break of this level. Now a break of this level, we'll wait for a retest and take our sell trade to the downside. That's if this support level breaks, which I strongly doubt it will, but if it does break, then we should be looking to take our entry on the retest all the way to the downside. The reason why I always suggest you take your entry on the retest is that there could be a possibility of a fake out, so you have to wait for price to test that level back, form a bearish reversal before taking your sell opportunities. If you rush taking this trade without waiting for the confirmation of a bearish pattern, price could just continue all the way to the top and just giving you like a fake out. All right, now on that possibility of what can happen is for this price not to get down here yet, but just to continue back up here to test this level, giving us an opportunity to sell again or down all the way to this level here before taking the buy opportunity to the top. Okay, or before breaking it and continuing to the downside. So that's what I'm looking at for GBPJPY and USD this coming week. I'm either waiting for price to get to this level here to see how price would react. If price gets all the way to this level here, then I'll be looking for my buy opportunities. Or if price decides to retrace all the way up to the trend line or resistance level over there and gives a bearish reversal pattern here, then I'll be looking to sell all the way down to this level. Or if price, on the other hand, decides to break above this level and just continue to the top, then I'll take my buy opportunities all the way to the top. Okay, so that is my analysis for GBP USD. Next, I'll be looking at Euro USD. So for Euro USD, I will again start from the weekly time frame. All right, so from the weekly time frame, we can see as usual what we've been expecting: price to form this double top pattern, break the neck over here, and continue all the way down to this support level, which is what is happening right now. So I believe that in the next coming week, the price will still continue to the downside all the way to this level before either breaking it or making the up move. If we go to the daily time frame, we can see that when price broke this trend line over here, price got to this support level on the daily time frame and bounced off it to retest the trend line, which I spoke about last week. And when it tested, it formed this inside bar and continued all the way to the downside. And there's a possibility that price could continue all the way here. So as you can see, price is retracing a little bit back up when you move to the 4-hour candle. And when price broke this level all the way down here, price came here, broke this level, tested the support, came back up to test resistance, and still within this weekly resistance level, tested it and came all the way back down to this area here. So this is where I took my trade from up here all the way down here, and I got out of this trade. Okay, so right now what is happening is that price has gotten down here, and there's a possibility that price would get up here, test this area from a bearish reversal pattern and the continuation to the downside to complete the down move that we are expecting. Okay, now if this level holds and forms a bearish reversal pattern over here, we'll be taking our down move. This way we'll take our sell trade for the upcoming week, and we'll be looking to capitalize on that and hopefully gain about 100 pips on this move. That's what I'll be looking for, or between 80 to 100 pips on this move for Euro USD. Then be looking for our buy or sell opportunities around this green zone over here. On the other hand, this could just continue all the way to the top and break previous areas of structure and just continue all the way up. If that happens, I wouldn't rush to take my buy opportunities yet. I would only take my buy opportunities when, if you go to the daily time frame, when this level here, that's this resistance level here, has been broken and price closes on a daily candle above this red zone. That is only when I'll be taking my buy opportunities. But for now, I'll be looking for only sell opportunities, even if price retraces a bit, because there's still that chance that price could retrace all the way to this point here and still make the move all the way down. Just so that, the point of the retracement is to give up the big players opportunities to capitalize on, to make more money. Okay, so that's my analysis for Euro USD. I am expecting a continuation to the downside, and but if that doesn't happen, I'm not going to take my buy opportunities until they close above this, a close of the daily candle above this red area over here. So I'll be looking at this blue zone here to take my sell trades to the downside. Next, we'll be looking at gold. This will be our last trade this coming week. For gold, as usual, start from the weekly time frame. And from the weekly time frame, you can see that price got to this support level over here, from this nice pin bar, okay, rejected off it, and this lovely pin bar here is an indication that price could continue to the upside. But the question is, when should we take our buy opportunities? Okay, so we'll be taking our buy opportunities at two levels. Okay, one, either when if price gets all the way down back to this support level over here, then we'll be looking to take our buy opportunities here all the way to the upside. Okay, that is one way we'll be looking at. The other way is if there is a break of this red zone over here, then we'll be looking to take our buy opportunities to the upside. So generally speaking, on gold, I am bullish, so I'll be looking for buy opportunities only for now. If we take this to the weekly time frame, we can see that price is consolidating now. Not sure where it wants to go, and we're waiting for a break out of this range, this triangular pattern that is forming. Okay, so on the weekly time frame, this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this pattern over here. Good. So like I said, a break above this area could mean price getting all the way here. Okay, we have to be careful not to rush into this trade, because if price breaks this and you enter here, there's a possibility that price could bounce off this level still and go all the way down here before making this up move. Okay, and price doing that, it's basically price forming this double top pattern. Okay, so forming this double top pattern, then going all the way to the downside before buying over there and taking the trade all the way up. Okay, another possibility is for price to break this all the way to the top here and break past this. So if this area here is broken, I'll wait for the retest, take my buy opportunities from here all the way to the top, and I'll be able to capitalize on that up move, which should give me about 300 plus pips, about 350 pips move, okay, on that particular trade. Yeah, so that's what we'll be looking at for a break of out of this triangular pattern. If there's a break all the way down to the side, we'll look for our buy opportunities here so that we can capitalize on the up move. If not, then we would wait for price to break above this level here, wait for the retest and capitalize on the up move. Okay, so those are the areas that I'm looking at for gold and for the other pairs as well. Remember that Forex is a game of probabilities. Anything can happen, so you always have to ensure proper risk management and make sure you manage your trades appropriately. Make sure you always take money from the markets. Like I said, anything can happen. I hope this video has been very helpful. If it has, please leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel so you can help the community grow. And I would see you in the next video. Peace.